Hi, my name's Simon Hayes from RMT Motorcycle Training, and this is the second video that we've put together, and it shows an in-depth use of the clutch and the gear lever. Now just to talk about the clutch in a bit more detail. To use a clutch lever, we're going to use all four fingers on the lever. So once you've released the handlebar, put all four fingers over the clutch lever and pull the clutch all the way in for a gear selection. When we're releasing the clutch, once we're pulling away, then we're going to release the clutch to clutch bite, and then we're going to very gently release the clutch until the bike starts to move. At this point, leave the clutch where it is as the bike starts to move. That will stop the bike from stalling. At the same time, use a little bit of throttle. So as the bike's now moving, we can gently start to release the clutch. This way we'll have a smooth take up of the drive and the bike will pull away nice and gently. When we finish with the clutch, let go of the lever and have a full grip on the handlebars when you're riding. The other uses of the clutch is when we're going to change gear. Again, use all four fingers and then pull the clutch in. Make the gear selection or the gear change. Once you've done that, release the clutch and then put the hand back onto the handlebar. If you're coming into a slow control area, and that means coming into a junction or coming into a queue of slow moving traffic, we'll have slowed the bike down on the brakes, and then when we've got the bike down into say first or second gear, we can keep the fingers over the clutch. Once we've got the bike down into first gear and we're going to use clutch control, the clutch would come in for the gear selection down into first gear, and then when we want to move the bike forward gently, we can put the clutch over to clutch bite, and we're going to hold the bike biting point round about there and maintain the same speed on the bike. If you need to speed up a little bit, then we'd release the clutch a tiny amount to move forward. If the bike was going a little bit too quick, we could pull the clutch back in a tiny amount. And again, maybe using the rear brake just to help the bike slow down at that point. Again, once we've finished with the clutch lever, we should release it and hold on to the handlebar. One of the reasons we do that is if we were riding along with the fingers resting on the levers and we hit a pothole, or we were going into a corner and we lost control of the front end, we haven't got full control of the handlebar. So what we need to do is release the clutch to remain in control of the motorcycle. Okay, now we've discussed the clutch lever in depth, we're going to have a look at the gear lever, because that's used in conjunction with our clutch. The left foot is placed on the left-hand foot peg with the instep on the foot peg itself. What this will do is stop the foot from sliding forward if we have wet conditions. When I've got the foot in this position, if I want to change up through the gearbox, the toe would go underneath the gear lever, and then I'd select the next highest gear up, and then I'd release the lever. If I was going to continue going up through the gearbox, I may leave my toe underneath the lever. Once I've finished gear changing, I'll return my toe back next to the gear lever itself. If I wanted to change down through the gearbox, my toe would go above the gear lever, and then I'd select the next lowest gear down for a gear change, release the lever, and again the toe can go back to next to the lever if I'm not doing any more gear changes, or if I was going to continue gear changing, I would leave my toe over the top of the gear lever until I've finished changing gear, and then I'd rest my toe back into the position on the left hand side of the lever. So there you've seen how to use the clutch and the gear lever. To view some more clips on the other controls of the motorcycle, visit our YouTube channel. If you want some more information about the CBT, or you're looking for any further information on more training, just visit rmtnet.co.uk.